I'm here, I swear. Yo, 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 yo. Afternoon. Name's Randy. Greetings, salutations. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night. It's Friday. Get cooked. Get cooked on Friday. It's atrocious out. It's hot. So hot. Keep an eye on this volume here. Get back in the right mindset. I did not realize in my life how much I would be drawing wildlife or molding wildlife. We're going to keep pushing along. Why can I not? Ah. Tight. We're going to keep pushing along on our... I think we'll push along on the squirrel a little bit. I've been thinking about the dog, and I kind of think it would be funny if the dog, if his front paws were just off the ground a little bit, kind of like how the Tom and Jerry dog would walk. You know, he was all like big beefed out guy, and I thought it would. Oh, wrong one. I thought it would be funny if the dog was just lifted off the ground a little bit in the front. Make him real beefy, real top heavy. Okay, I guess that's not going to simplify the curve. We'll do it on our own. But I don't want it to take away from, you know, how like characters currently feel. What? Yo, 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 yo. What up, town? Thanks for the 8 millionth subscription to the Swerve Jones. 52 months, get some. He's a professional popper inner outer. We having a good Friday, town? Of course I'm not wrong. I'm always... I don't know if I want to there. Are we having a good Friday? If you're twitching, that means you're not working. That's a lie. Most everybody here is working. Ooh, piece of candy. Sucked you in. Got you over here. Squirrel looks good. Just got to work on that tail. Definitely got to work on this tail. What did our run look like again? Yeah, because see, that's not how a tail move. Might have to completely redo that tail. We want this to go with the leg. No, it holds. That just drops. Not a big deal. That's fixable. We'll have to fix that cutoff it does. And his back does weird stuff with the points. Those may need to just stay connected. But he's got a lot more character. And I think the rest of the characters need that too. We'll make his tail move, right? It'll be okay. Yeah. Since Sound ain't been around in a minute, because, you know, his life been busy. Where do we... So this is our sprite layout. It's so big that Adobe's like, hey, you're almost out of space in the space that you've decided on. Oh, will it tell us? I think it will. What is it? Shift O. 10,640 pixels by 8,640. But it's good layout. Planning for the future the correct way. All thanks to Hunter. He pushes me to be organized. Matter of fact, we haven't even checked the... we hadn't even really played around with that last update he gave. I mean, we looked at it a couple times throughout the week, but... yeah, because I really need to work on that dog. I get sidetracked. We started working on a menu. Yeah, Town, we got all kinds of stuff to shoot. You know what? Friday review for all the people who don't show up through the week. Or can't. I don't mean that. I know. You don't come around kind of way. What was I looking for? Not our pause menu. So we're working on, and I think Hunter has already made the selection of it. And what kicked it off is, do I still have it here? I do on the bottom. Is he had added some features. Like he added this, which that was, he already had that menu, but he didn't have the paper behind it. And then he added this like little option here for when we get the nail gun going. And that spiraled out of control as it normally does. We made a complete mess. And then this is kind of what we settled on for the menu. So you'll get tips in the left-hand corner. And some of them will mock you because that's funny. And then weapons on the bottom on your tool pouch, along with your keys to go to the store, which the keys are amazing. They don't need to all be old GM keys, but you know, you get the idea. And then we're thinking about hats being collectibles rather than power-ups. And then, you know, you fill up your cooler, but we're going to make it a travel cooler instead of a big cooler. Because, you know, someone like Red and Randy, travel cooler, right? Not necessarily standard igloo. Worker, right? Like if it was a construction worker and not a trailer park handyman, they would have an igloo. Trailer park handyman, travel cooler. Prove me wrong. Anyways, let's see. Yeah, exactly. Town knows. Town's seen them. Where is this? I'll just pick a folder for now. It will be in our Slime Time folder, which is going to end up changing. But this is the latest update that I have not sent out to anybody yet. It's still that hot fire though. He just did a couple changes from the last time. Added a couple boxes, which we'll get it out there. Get paid. Oh, he got me. It has been discussed that we need an indicator. Oh, mosquito. Oh, I died already. You can't explain anything. And the mosquitoes are nasty. We need an indicator for the trash can, so you kind of know when something's coming. I like that you can't really see the boxes. I love the trampoline. Boom, combo. Glad I got it on my flip phone. And he's already, the way he's laid out some of the difficulty has been great. Speed's still a little fast, but we'll work on that. There's plenty. I don't know if I needed that. Ooh, mosquito first. Damn, get out of here. Oh, she's going. Woo, saved by the crane. Oh, she got me. She stuck me good. Combo. Oh, mosquito. No. Why won't you die? Yeah, that's pretty much the plan, town. Is we'll make, that's what I was planning on, is just make the lid have a little shake to it, and that'll let you know. And Kareem suggested from the Patreon that he doesn't like being able to shoot behind himself. So we might want to see if we can't put an angle limit on it, because it does feel like, oh, I don't have to, and I can keep shooting you. It's a little more difficult when I have to look at you, right? I don't know how that would work out, but we'll see. Boom. Combo jumps. And it does give you the ability to like not face them, right? Overall though, I do like this indicator. Oh, no. Get jumped on. Oh, and a crane. I knew it. Another one spawned. Ooh. Thought she was gonna nick me. She got me. Oh, and she spawned. Run. Whew. It is difficult. And pretty much everyone who's played it has been like, yeah, it's pretty difficult. Dang, I was almost dead. Oh. Get stomped on, bro. Oh. I can't wait till we get some sound effects and some music into it. There's just a couple little bug things that he's already aware of. He's already kind of started working on. Like I've said before, there's just so much to do. Oh, watch out. Oh, he got past the trash can. How'd you do that? Ooh. Look at all these. Look at all this wildlife. Oh, they can get past the trash can. There's so much here. I still love the way she dies. And you know, we want parallax, some parallax stuff, which he's got on our list of things to do. Boom, combos. And what I like right now with the current demo, which I haven't posted on any of the stuff yet. I will post soon, probably on Monday. or over the weekend at least. Monday at the latest. Get headshotted. Bam, bam. The fact that I'm playing this right now is unbelievable. It really is. Like, we may have to do arcade mode. So, yeah, there's a lot to still do. No, not resume. Quit. Get me out of here. Tired of these bugs killing me. Yeah, there's just so much to do. You look at this sheet, right? And even it's not accurate at the moment, right? Because right now we have ants also in level 1. We did shrink the mosquito down from this size. The most fire. It's so much progress. That's why it's like the donations have been so huge. The Twitch subscriptions, the Patreon, like, it's been huge because I probably wouldn't have been able to focus as much time as we have on this game without the help of Hunter and the help of everyone else. It's just, there's so much to do. And I got to get him updated files. I want this sunset. You know, we got to get this sunset right. But it looks gorgeous. Like, when we get done with this game, this is going to be a beautiful game. A real beautiful game. Hard, riddled with wildlife. I still get goosebumps regularly thinking about the game, or like as things get complete, like I just get so excited. Oop. It's been an awesome journey so far. Who would have thunk that we would be where we're at now? We have amazing wildlife. Oh. Switching between programs has become a pain in my butt, though. I probably should just make the commands match both softwares. Not right arm. Oh, we don't even have a right arm. Yeah, we do. Wait a minute. Oh, that's why. I was like, something weird's going on. What's happening? Fine points. Mouse is in sync with the beat. I called him a mouse. He's a squirrel. My squirrel mouse. Squirrel mouse. Tail. Like, I don't think it's so much the bone structure as it is the way the bones are grabbing the tail. I mean, the tail needs some cleanup. I recognize that there's some spots that need cleanup, but the other thing I thought about with the squirrel is he could actually be in the tree. Like they could leap out of the tree and just run away. Which means as you come to a tree, one could jump on you. And or they could also jump in front of you, or the opposite way and do absolutely no damage. They would probably, I imagine we would be able to put a timer on the death. I don't know what that would entail with the graphic itself. I know what it would take to make the animation, right? He would probably like his upper half. So there would be a few animations. Let's come out here in Wonderland. He would basically pop out, arms down, right? And you probably wouldn't see his tail. And it would be like bushes around it. I don't really need this image anymore. Let's see. Sprites. Tree. Updated tree. Bim. We want that green. We'll take the black. Let's see. Let's go to the beginning. We pretty much just did circles. I will leave it at 2 for right now. Software am I in? Resize a couple shapes. Oh wait, why am I doing this? I'm doing this the hardest way possible when I can just open the tree. Is that the new tree? Background. Is there actually a tree folder? Of course not. See if that'll work. Did work. That's the old tree. Oh wait, we did it in a weird, I remember. We did it in a weird folder. It was the docs. Oak tree. Look at that. I probably need to fix that up. We think about our docks town. That's a pretty good representation of the wood. Okay, I want not the trunk add-on, not that. Top of tree. There we go. We want I think I'll just go with that main big one to work with for now. Go to my squirrel. Bam. But we're gonna make that bigger. And we'll probably dump some stuff. We have an outline? Barely. I'm just kind of looking at this section right here. So in theory, I should be able to do this. Go like that. Dump, dump. Maybe we'll kind of switch sides with these. So if I go back out, what was that? I think frame 24. Let's make him stand up a little bit more. He could have his little hands popping out. I guess it's not that big of a deal. Kind of stretch him down now. He would kind of look like that. Matter of fact, don't get ahead of myself. You do something little like that and you're like, all right, let's test it. I don't know if that's maybe too much. And we would probably want leaves as he pops out. Get this a little tighter around the body here. Let's see. We're gonna dump a couple of these things. So like I'm good with the crossover there. I want to bring that in so it's not sticking out. I'm gonna go ahead, and it's cool if it clips that off. I want to just cover him up enough. None of that would be there. We just want kind of where he's at. I think we're even gonna, we'll leave that. Take that one out. Turn this one into our roundness. Get rid of a couple more of those. Just want enough to cover up the squirrel for right now. So I can go to frame 24. That kind of messes with that one. And that's already off screen. Okay. Save as PNG. Instead of Squirrel Test 2, we'll call it Squirrel Bush. And wait, I don't even have to do it that way. Right click, squirrel. Oh, seriously? No layer to post on. Here we go. He looks so big on this one. He would not be that big. But you know, it would poop and he would pop out and a couple leaves would fall. Or just enough to like indicate that he's over here. Man, I know you can kind of see the outline there. You would not see that outline. See, when we zoom in, it kind of goes away. And then that little guy would go ah and jump out. So if we made that the leap, I wonder how you could put that in there. No, that's too much mechanic, right? Because then like you gotta like be prepared with your peanuts. Plus we have our like angled shot system that we can do. So if you're quick on the draw, right? So mosquito comes, squirrel hops out, you hit the squirrel, you hit the mosquito. Oh, I didn't even show you that either. I didn't even show you the nail mechanic, and we were talking about the menu. So, we don't have the nail gun animation for him yet, but the fact that the nail gun, I believe it'll stick into stuff. So like if you shoot it at the ground, it'll stay there for like just a little bit. It's like every 2 or so, but I love that it sticks into stuff. Like that's amazing. Unless it hits something. Bing, bing, boom, and we blow up. And you can break it. God dang, mosquitoes. Right? Get dead. Oh, no. I'm gonna die. Combo, combo, combo. Oh, and there was no beer in there. I'm a dead man. Snipe him out of the sky. There we go. Woo, needed that. I was almost sober. Damn. Woo. Yeah, nail gun's awesome. I mean, I know we don't have the nail gun animation, but boom, comboed. Got it on my flip phone. No. Oh, how did I dodge that? How's he not hurting me? Oh, he got me that time. Get dead, brother. Now he will spawn. Oh. Get popped in the eyeball. And I don't think our boxes respawn. Boom. Yeah. Which means I'm screwed. Look at him chasing me. Get skipped on. Boom. Whew. All these ants spawning and mosquitoes. Holy crap. Boom, 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 boom. Get comboed. Oh, that was a mosquito, wasn't it? Something was hitting me. Ooh, get hit in the eye. Dead. Sniped. Headshot. And I'm dead. So yeah, you would be able to snipe him out of the sky. Forget the peanuts. And I guess I could just pull off 2 different animations for him, right? So there'd be the one where we'd do one where he's in the bush and then one out of the bush. So what would happen is this layer would disappear. Oh, I did that wrong. Lock it. then disappear. Grab our keyframe, paste it in the beginning. And we're going to go ahead and throw that. That work? Yeah, I think so. Yes. Yes. And if you go to the menu, right? Currently, when you pause it, the game keeps going, so you can die in a pause screen. I kind of like that because it forces you to be a little fast in your pause menu. However, if you go to this convenience store, it resets. I want it to reset the level. So, and I was thinking we could make peanuts a weapon, right? If you're launching peanuts, they go away. So this is the convenience store. What I thought would be kind of cool, because we want to put the parallax on this as well, right? What I thought would be kind of neat is as you beat people, they kind of now respect Randy, especially if you're becoming the trailer park manager and the handyman, that maybe as you beat people, you see them in the store. I thought that would be kind of sick. We also put a flickering light in the store because, you know, that's how convenience stores roll. That one light in the it's on, kinda. So, I mean, we could make peanuts a thing. We hadn't really thought that far with the inventory. Also, another thing that Kareem mentioned was maybe some of the stuff we're wanting to do, maybe we hold off for like the next game. And he's kind of right, because it keeps us from constantly piling more on this game. Meanwhile, a lot of this is stuff I already wanted to do in the game. I just didn't think it was possible. Those are our scratch offs. Copenhagen in the back. So, like, I think he's kind of right on that. And then that way we keep, and then our tools don't get too out of hand, right? Every tool has the option to like hurt something. Even though I do like your like feed the squirrels peanuts. It could be a charm though. So we were trying to figure that out. I made a list in our pause menu. So we were talking about things that the hats could say. Oh, I lowercase that one. Maybe there's some peanut joke there. You know, like maybe instead of just like achievements or special items, maybe they do bear a reward rather than just be a reward. So you know, if it was something with peanuts, it makes you invincible to squirrels if you're wearing the peanut hat. Yeah, if you're redneck train wreck, maybe Methany doesn't bother you. Brain the size of a peanut. Oh, yeah. I like that. Oh, put my caps lock on. You get what I'm putting down. And that's the thing too. We were talking about. Oh no, what happened? Apply. We like that idea. Oh. And what right now we had 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We have 12 hats. And only eight levels, not counting any bonus ideas. Oh, I forgot to throw this out there. I don't know if I'm supposed to or not, but it was out there. Miss High Tech hit me with a follow and a sub like 2 hours ago, before almost an hour before we started streaming. So thank you for that. I got distracted by Town showing up, man. He hadn't been updated in a while. You ain't been on the stream in what, like 2 weeks? Hey. Thank you for the follow and the sub and the donation. First time chats mean everything. But anyways, back where were we? Yeah, so like I kind of like each hat offering a power up. That'd be pretty sick. And the way we were originally phrasing it, we weren't doing it. And then it would be kind of one of those, well, it might help you with this particular character, but it's not going to help you with other ones, right? So, you know, if you're wearing the redneck train wreck hat and Methane's not messing with you anymore, but the squirrels are now attacking you. And if you have brain the size of a peanut, the squirrels won't attack you, but Methane, you know? And you know, and that's why I say there's so much to do, like, to make this game really what we want it to make. I just keep falling into hole after hole after hole of what's next. I mean, if you think about it, like we have our, hold on, let's go to our bottom where our, I know there's 2 squirrels here. That's not true. Squirrels aren't even in the game yet. Fat mosquitoes aren't in the game yet. And we've barely scratched the surface on the amount of characters that have to be designed, animated, and then debugged, right? Because we might do an animation, which we had the same problem with Randy. When we exported Randy, he clipped out in some spots, so we had to redo the exports. So it's like, there is so much game here. And this doesn't include our background images, our sun, our clouds, the lake out back. I still got cars to work on. Our map looks good though. Our map really gave us the okay, this is how things are going to work. And so far, nobody's objected to calling it Lone Oaks Trailer Park. But I feel like we covered everything, right? As far as like a traditional, 90s trailer park? Kind of want this to follow the trail a little more. The picture I posted in the Patreon chat of my family member walking down the road looks so much like the game, it's unreal. And Town Tech is part of that history. Town Tech's been to this trailer park, even though it's a fictional place. This is the one that used to be there by Dead River Vix. Or just Dead River, right? That's Dead River, essentially. Except I don't think it runs into a swamp. It keeps going. Real places. And our camera view, which is what this blue and purple is, lets us know kind of what direction we're looking at the road, right? So essentially, if you thought about where Red currently lives, he lives on the end of Street 1 by the party dock. And then you would move down this street, right? And then you would probably move down this street, or maybe just go straight to Street 2, then the park. Then we have the option for construction zones, our middle street. Like, I kind of want the gameplay to feel like you're like going through the neighborhood, right? Which means I may need to kind of switch how this one looks, because this would slowly go into the swamp, and this is where you kind of meet your gators. And I want a crazy redneck out here as the boss that is like the gator whisperer. And that's like your boss. And then, you know, you'd hit the other streets or possibly the woods, work your way back up, go in different directions to where we'd land on Street 8, and you work your way this way. We even got a Publix. And one of my ideas for, I don't know if we could get Publix to co-sign this, but if we could, the objective of the stage would be to keep the Walmart riffraff out. That means we can do every ethnicity. What are words? You know what I mean? Every race. We're gonna do every race in the Publix. Good and bad. And then we have placeholder for our businesses, which is what all these billboards are back here. That way, you know, we can do our donations right, or do our sponsored donations. Like, what would be a good, solid Florida company? I mean, Publix would be good. Let me see. Just going to use them as an example. I'd be okay with something like that. Oh, will it let me do that? That would be sick if it would let me do that. No, I can do it this way though. Bam. Of course, it's going to make the image smaller than small. But you get the idea, right? Too far back. Right there. So it'd be like that billboard would be in the background. But on this. Make sense? Hopefully it makes sense. Get out of here, Publix. Let's save this because we updated our list. I like that brain the size of a peanut. Okay, yeah, we still got to fix that back. All right, back to where we were. Uh-oh. Where'd that squirrel go? Not sure how I screwed that squirrel up. There he is. He's back. I found him. I wonder if maybe he does need like the little ripples all the way around him, so you kind of see him before he pops out. Like he pops out, moves his head, and then leaps. Like you want a little bit of a warning before he pops out, right? 'Cause that's kind of the problem with the mosquito. You like that mosquito just pops out and phew, beelines right for your dome. Let me refill my coffee. I'll be right back. yo, yo. Ay, 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 ay. I pretty much do that just for Kareem now. Ay, ay, ay. Yo, 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 yo. Oh, don't spill it. Okay, so Kareem. Now the squirrel's gonna jump out the bushes. Speaking of, I should probably turn some of this shrubbery into some ground bushes. There's always ground bushes. Oh. It's cool. Everybody needed a quick refill, phone call, take a break, get what you need to do. Yeah, I feel like that's still pretty proportional. Well, it's got to be. It has to be. That's the whole reason we're making things in the correct portions. No, don't do that. We do not want to move our squirrel. Squirrel, you stay there. Bush overlay. Over a little bit. Why are you being mean to JT Money? Don't be mean to JT Money. It's completely uncalled for. He didn't ask for that. I mean, you're not wrong, but he's gonna pop in all of a sudden and be like, what? How? Listen. Let him defend himself. For anybody who doesn't know, Town Tech, Kareem, and me are in a group called the Dad Squad. And we really bust balls in that group. We bust balls so hard that there's a couple times I thought Kareem was going to quit the Dad Squad. Because, and it's not uncalled of or unheard of in the Dad Squad. We've had quite a few people quit because of the shit talking. You gotta have thick skin. If you ain't coated like a shark, you can't handle it. Gotta be thick. Right. Probably not the place for you. Your feelings will get hurt. Mean dad. And what's crazy about it is like, nothing's truly malicious. We might say some personal shit to hurt your feelings, but it's not a true personal sentiment, you know? We wouldn't be here if we didn't like each other. That's okay. There was quite a few that quit around that time, Kareem. They couldn't handle it. What it is people can't own up to their own failures sometimes in life. And when you point it out in the heat of the moment, it hurts their feelings forever. Some people be all up in their emotions. And then they confuse themselves. What we're trying to say is get it together, JT. Look, they're already, you guys are arguing with each other now. I wouldn't have it any other way. It humbles you. The dad squad humbles you. If you don't want to hear it, then just don't come around for a little while. That's what I did. I don't want to get told I suck while sucking. I'm out of here. Come back later. Look at them. They're fighting. We can't get mad at Town Tech. Town Tech completely juked everybody in Among Us, and as much as I hate that it happened to us, it was a pretty awesome move. The setup was unbelievable. That clip's around somewhere. Look, I'm over here trying to concentrate on Squirrel. You guys got me making fun of you. Okay. There was an issue here. We're going to split these down the middle and see if it fixes our problem. Ooh, I don't know if that's going to. That might make it worse. Kind of does make it worse. I'm watching these lines at the top to try to get them to be accurate. We're gonna give this a shot. No, it's still flexing all crazy on me. Okay, that's something I need to work on. I may have to add some more points in there and reposition a few things. Possibly move that middle bone that's highlighted. You know, this is one of my favorite things to do in animating, is kind of like flip through the frames. If you've ever watched an like an old school animator, they're flipping through the pages. They like slot them in between and kind of fumble through them as they animate. I feel like this is the same thing. Just kind of flipping through the pages to see where there's things that bother me. And then adjust as we go. Your boy needs to get a mini split out here in the garage. I am melting. It is so hot outside that it has became an inferno in here. I think we might delete one of those. Let's get rid of those. Too hot. I have an AC unit, but the AC, so there's a curtain here on the side. Hold on. We'll do office tour. Not office tour, but to give you an idea of what's going on. Let's see. This one. Bam. So room, right? There's a curtain right here that goes all the way along the wall next to me. Or not the wall, along just in the middle of the room to divide me from the laundry room. But the AC is on the back door. What up, Hunter? Yeah, AC is on the back door that way. So probably 6 feet away. And that's where the AC unit is. So my curtain is opened up like right over there. And the AC is blowing, and I have a fan trying to blow the cool air in here. However, I don't run the AC nonstop. So it's like it runs for about 2 hours and then shuts off for about 2 hours. But when I'm out here, I try to kick it on, leave it on for a while. But what happens is the kitchen door gets left open, as well as this garage door is not permanently sealed. So the heat gets in a little bit. So it's hot. It's very hot. It's not like it is outside. You'd be surprised. So when I'm drinking out of this cup, these cups, not that hot. Not hot at all. Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. So, you know. But right now, today, because it is crazy hot today. Or at least it feels like. It says the 92 degrees in Orlando. Where's my feels like? 92, yeah, 92 degrees. Humidity is 49%. I like when they hit you with the feels like. Let me see. How easy is this to change? Get out of here with the pop-ups. Why you just keep putting me in? There we go. Feels like 104. Look at their broken ads. Whew. And the humidity is 40. Yeah, you can't go outside without turning sticky. Your boy wants to go lay in the bed buck naked with the fan and the AC on. It's so hot. And the yard needs to be mowed. Get out of here with your crazy ad. Make you want to fall asleep. Oh, I see what's going on here. Hot. Maybe that should just shoot through. Like, I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like how it feels like it's cutting off. You know what? Maybe I just need to get rid of that and just have it meet right there. that going to do what I think it is? I think so. That ain't how a tail moves. Stretchy tail. He got little cartoon butt cheeks on accident. Accidental cheeks. But yeah, I'm melting. I got the AC on full blast. I think so. Yeah, AC on full blast. But the door to the kitchen was wide open. Which I don't know if that helps bring the AC from the house out here or if it's letting the heat get into the house. I imagine it's the heat getting into the house. Glasses are all smudged up. Eventually, I'll get a mini split. I keep an eye on the Facebook marketplaces. So is that is part of the tail? Look at this guy over here. I have to tighten all of that up. Oops. It's gotta feel real. It's gotta feel real and fake at the same time. Yeah, a mini split would make the world of difference. Got enough BTUs. I don't have enough BTUs. That thing probably does what? 18,000 or not 18, 8,000 BTUs. Maybe 5. And I probably need about 12,000. Wonder if for other than shapes, those need to be. Or if they need to be different shapes. Like, I wonder if these two need to be one shape. And this, that, and that need to be one shape. Can I auto weld these? No, that doesn't just like automatically weld them together. It's weird. We started with the tail and now it's kind of one of the most like damaging spots. Let's see. Let's try some stuff. We're going to do less with the yellow. add these to the green. Oop, still getting crazy. So what is that the attachment of? It won't show me midway. Okay. Let's try. We had those attached before. Let's reattach that. Ooh, that made it worse. So the two spots right there. Okay, so this one, we're gonna grab those three. Boom, now they're green. He's got a nice little flow when he hits and resets. Oh, that's when we got him to stand up. Okay. Which, same thing. Well, no, we wanted to hide his tail when he stood up because the bushes will be there, right? Yeah. You know, even the more I think about it, his tail actually probably would be with him. Right. Turn those bushes back off. Tail. I feel like having that other layer attached to a certain degree was good. So it's when it pulls this stuff when the tail comes back. It's my best way to fix that. So that is cutting through right there. I want to keep it kind of hidden in there. So it might be part of my movement. Bim. See if we can fix it. I think that was part of what was going on, is we were trying to keep it from clipping out. Which maybe we just adjust some size for it. The tail may not even need to go like that far. I guess they do stretch out though, right? Like sometimes they do kind of like do this with their tail. I mean, it wouldn't look like that, but you know what I mean. Is his tail maybe just a tick too big? Yeah, it might be. I was kind of trying to cover up his butt. True, true. Is that maybe what it is? I just completely overdid the size of the tail. That's why you guys are here. See, it's not always distracting me. Sometimes you help. I think that's fine. I mean, it improved a lot, for sure. Sir, your tail's too fat. Pull over, that tail's too fat. Woo woo. What? Pull over, that tail's too fat. We're gonna take this part, bring it here, and then we're gonna take this part. Do it like that, and then we're gonna shrink this one as well. True. Am I maybe giving him too much? Is he not? Maybe he's not trailer park trashy enough. Maybe his tail needs to be more hold on. You know what I mean? Like more trashy tail, if that makes sense. True. I made healthy squirrel, and this is trailer park squirrel. Not near as healthy. Especially if you got your peanut hat on. What was I doing? Draw, split curve. What? Oh, it's over here. One. There we go. That didn't quite split how I wanted it to. Maybe I do need to do 2. Draw, split 2. Don't say it like that, Kareem. Old nut gobbler over here. Grab these. Whoa, be careful. Ah! Just these ones. Steven! I thought you were dead. And what? We'll grab this whole side and shrink it. Bring it over. We'll turn down the curvature on those ones. Does that make sense? A little more, it almost looks like a turd though. You get what I'm going for. Tell turd. Yeah. Right. I made it fantasy squirrel, not dark dimension squirrel. Let's see. 'Cause I bet every like cartoon squirrel, and that's probably what messed me up. Pretty much every cartoon squirrel this one's kind of more closer, right? Thin, and he does look more radish. See, I kind of stayed away from like the bushy because I felt like it looked like the these kind of squirrels. Look at this super cartoon squirrel. To where I kind of gave it more of like this kind of tail. Friendly, happy squirrel. We need to be more psycho, bushy tail. You're right. Treat him like the raccoon, right? Like our raccoon is damaged. Ooh, boy. Where's he at? Right here. I mean, he's not like all choppy, but he looks more. Ah! Our squirrel survives on acorns, not nuts. All right, so then maybe let's see here. We kind of need to redo the whole tail then, right? So we want. Oh, what are you doing? I'm clicking the wrong buttons. A. No sharp corners yet. So we kind of want to do. We'll start off with our beginning spot. It might be a little big at first, but I'll add the little details in there. A little more like that. This guy can go. That can probably go. Get rid of that one. Get rid of that one and that one. Oh, not the whole thing. I'm going to dump a few of the points here because we can kind of do that to make what we need. And then what we kind of want, kind of more of that going on, right? Squirrel not trashy enough. Right here. Are we already a little better? That's more what we want. All characters with hook hands. We'll shrink this up a little, right? We'll do this side just a little. No, it's gonna be like that, is it? Then we'll go. And we're gonna go tuck it in a little, right? Yeah, it's I want this part of the tail. I want to shrink it down. Bring it back in. It's not quite what I want, but it's close. We're getting close. Have I met your needs of Trash Tail? Is he trashy enough now? Oh. And let's see. This will all kind of like start to taper away. Wrong one. And then we'll dump this. Bam. Bam. Here, we'll put it kind of where it fit. We're gonna have to fix that butt. We'll fix it. And originally we had it. The reason we had him curled this way is because we were fitting him in a tighter box. But we did decide to extend the box where he was in more of a, yeah, see, he fit a 128 box and now he's, you know what I mean? But that's okay. I can always redo the bones. Redoing the bones isn't that big of a deal. We'll just finagle what we got here. We can make it work. And since we're doing all this, right, and we are making him a little more trashier, I think we have to do that with the rest of him, right? This one and this one. Okay, we're gonna curve those a little bit. Whoa. I think we'll do the same thing here. We're going to bring that in a little bit, bring this one out. Put a little more tail curve to it, you know? Make it a wave. I probably could have just turned on my try some ideas. Keep it going the same direction. That's what you guys wanted. Shark tail. Shark tail squirrel. All right. We want to do the same thing with his head, right? And the ears would probably have a little bit of that as well. It's one thing we do. It's make a mess, right? It's our whole motto around here. Trash. Oh. You know what? You guys are right. He's way more trailer park now. He wasn't trashy enough. See, Town, that's why I need you here. It's gonna sound really mean, but you know, I mean it in the funniest way possible. How am I gonna know trash if the trash don't show up? Sorry. See, he laughed, Cream. Shut up. Get out of here. See how we flipped it? Oh, that made my eyes water. I'm sorry. Was that too far? It was funny. I know that. Look, God came after me. I'm choking. I deserve that. Look at this rock star. Yeah, I know, I was there. Honestly, I'm gonna throw a little. It won't be too personal, but if I wouldn't have grown up an only child, I'd have been right there with you, buddy. And you know that. I was one oops away from living the exact same life. You did great. You done great, kid. We done great. We survived. We have a lot to be proud of. We have a lot to not be proud of, too. Don't get me wrong. But we survived okay. We did all right. Could have been worse. Now we're gonna absolutely have to go and make the where's my brain at? Definitely got to do that. He didn't have much going on with his feet here. I think we're gonna make both feet small. I lost my train of thought. I got carried away with the squirrel. Big toes. Big toe squirrel. That ain't trailer parking. I don't know what it is. Yeah, I know. I need to book an appointment. Eventually. These characters take so much time. They do and they don't, right? Sometimes we breeze through them. That's why, like, I got to get back to doing some sketching. I mean, I can do it like this and it's fine, but the sketching makes the world of difference as far as the speed ends up going, because then I've already worked out stuff like this, right? All right, now vote on this trash pile. Should he have like a little little teeth sticking out? Maybe. I don't know how I feel about that. Might make him feel a little beaverish if we do something like that. I don't know. Nah, that's gonna be too small of a detail. He's fine the way he is. He just needs, therapy. Spike it. Spike it. Spike it. Bring it in. Oh, therapy squirrel. Therapy-less squirrel. He doesn't have enough therapy. Why did that do that all Bobo? Don't be Bobo. Oh, no. No, don't do it. That's my purse. All right. Full trash. Full trash squirrel. Yeah, vampire squirrels. They bite though. They'll bite the crap out of you. All right. So this guy definitely lives in the neighborhood. I think we need to do the same thing with the raccoon. He needs these what is going on? He needs the deterioration. Give me that. We're gonna blow this up. Wait a minute. Before I do that, let's go ahead and throw a zigzag in there. Whoop. Whoa. I think we'll have to do a little more tapering in some spots with the stroke. So we're gonna bump some of this down. Let's make it 2. Oh yeah, if we go too small, you won't even be able to see it. So I got to be careful with that. That can definitely taper. Let me guess, that's 3. Yep, bump that down to 2. Get this back here, bump it down to 2. Maybe we just go 2 with everything. Oh yeah, that's a mask layer. That's right. Yeah, it's a trash squirrel if I ever seen one. All right, just to be safe, we're gonna go PNG, and we're gonna make this squirrel test 3. Go back here, and we're gonna kind of compare him to these 2 squirrels, because this one had no detail, this one's got more. And oh, what are you talking about? Yeah, he pops so much more than not just some of the other characters, right? Because of those extra little details. But that trash look that's huge. It really is. Okay. Well, I feel like that's settled. Trash squirrel. All right, let's save him. And I think we'll blow this one. Where's his tail? We're going to blow that one out to 4. We're going to double the size because you can barely see it. And same thing on torso. We're going to kind of do what we did with the other, because then it can follow. So the light layer can follow along with what's going on there. Sharpen, sharpen, sharpen. Whoa! Get beef logged. It's a beef log celebration. It's the only award you can get for points right now is beef logs. Beef logs for the trash squirrel. That's something else too that like I just too much. I haven't posted a reel or a short in like 6 days because I haven't had time to like work on editing streams down. I'm a one-man show except for the coding. That's all Hunter. Coding the game is all Hunter. Everything else, Swerve Jones. Whew. Yeah, the sun is beating down on in here. It is kicking my behind. I'm so hot. You know what's crazy is if I go, I can feel it. Oh, I don't think I'm allowed to show my feet. You didn't see my feet. There's no feet. I don't know if that's the thing. Who needs a PC? You got a phone. Does everything you need. Log into your Xbox account. You'd be surprised kind of how my third monitor is set up. Speaking of setting PCs up. Knocked my camera over. My third monitor is my iPad. Let's see. Kind of can't see it with the microphone like in the way, but like there's my 2 main monitors and then there's a tiny little screen to keep track of any kind of note stuff I want. And there's a tiny me in the corner. Oh, wrong screen. You'll get there. Have you found a spot for where you want to set your PC up? I know that was one of your big struggles. Is you were like, I don't know where to put the PC. Little spot here. Have it drag down there. I think we'll leave his underbelly kind of smooth. And then I think we need to redo that structure of his tail. I wonder if we should just get rid of all of those tails. Do I have an easy way? Aha. Just get rid of them. Maybe we keep that one. Can I move it? Will it let me move it? Yeah, it will. That'll give us a little more control over the tail. Throw all the crap away or your whole computer setup? You looked at your computer and you're like, you know what? F it. Dumpster. Done. No more internet. Quit. You know, sometimes you got to. Just throw it all away. Who needs it? You don't need it. I did that. I threw all kinds of stuff away. So yeah, what this layer now needs to change how the shadow works. Clean up our shadow here. Sharp corners. Make this a sharp corner. Okay. We're gonna kind of do it like that. Smooth that one out. And then we'll go bam, bam. I'll probably have to oh no, I don't have to re-glue those because those are going to, it moves the whole head so the shadow doesn't shift on me. It's a punk rock squirrel. Should he? I feel like he should look more angry too. I've been thinking about that. No sharp corners. Let's bring that. Two's kind of where we were trying to stay. As long as that stays covered, we're good. You know, like, should he feel a little more evil? Yeah, he looks a lot more deceptive. You think that pulls that off, or you think that's too much? I think we will bump down to 1. Right? It's just enough where you can kind of see that he's like, nah. It's not too much. Oh, this one. Nah. Yeah. Oh, look at his trash coming. You know what? Is that a squirrel or a rat? You decide. It's a little bit of both. And I feel like nobody else is commenting on it except for Town and Kareem. I feel like we're, right where it should be then. Yeah. If you object about trash squirrel, speak now or forever hold your peace. Right? I need to come back and add. We want to grab this color. Wait a minute. This color. Oh, what did I just do? Okay. Then we're gonna go back here. We're gonna drop this down. And do this. Don't connect. I don't want you to connect. I'm not gonna go that high yet. We'll come back to that. Because that shadow, that little bit of shadow stuff is pretty huge as far as how it makes his or how it makes the character pop out, right? Like just that little bit of shadow is so huge. Ooh, I want to bring it a little bit more here. It doesn't seem like much. Oh. Taper that, please. Right. I mean, I realize this is all super small, and he would be small on screen, and say it all the time, we're not really going to see it, but it does make the world of difference. Ooh, those are the wrong color. Probably could have had that all be one piece. Yeah. Since Town is here, have you seen any of the talks and stuff going on with old Sea of Thieves? Apparently they're changing more stuff and adding more stuff. Sounded like they were bringing more ships to servers, but I don't trust them. Boom, there we go. Now they're the right color. Me and Town have, over the years, developed a love-hate relationship with Sea of Thieves. We'd love it if they would get their shit together. And I think we want... Even though I know we're barely going to see it. Yeah, but what's interesting about it is some devs got laid off, and now they're talking about maybe bringing more ships into the servers, which makes me think that some of those devs were blocking us from getting getting more ships on the servers. I know one of the main Sea of Thieves guys left. I don't think he got fired. I think he just left. I don't know all the details. Hide the torso. Okay, so I don't know exactly what I did to make that happen. We'll do it the other way. Bring the body back. And we want to go. Now that we got more of these, we'll see if this helps with our motion. Oh, I need to check my hierarchy. Did I do it right? Yes, I believe so. Okay, good. It would be cool if Sea of Thieves kind of figured it out finally and did the right thing. Not that I'm expecting that to happen, but you want to bring, if they want to bring people like me in town back, more boats. We need more boats. Right. Yeah, let the rest of us duke it out for fun. We're trying to have a good time over here, and you're ruining it for us. I don't understand that mentality, right? So in a game like Sea of Thieves, the entire point of the game is to be a pirate. And people are like, I want, like that phrase, this phrase right here. I want to be a pirate and be a pirate the way that I want to be a pirate. And that in itself is not how you be a pirate. You know what I mean? I want to be a pirate the way I want to be a pirate. No. That's not pirating. Pirates are forced to be pirates, and that's how pirates are. Right. Get out of here with your dress up. The rest of us are trying to be hardcore pirates. Grind this game out. Grind this game out during PvP. Yes. Our Tall Tales got stolen from us, and we got our Tall Tale stuff back and still did the Tall Tale. Took us 12 hours. Was it worth it? No. But also, yes. All right. Yeah. The trash allows us to get away with a lot more with the tail. Yeah. Isn't that what squirrels do? They kind of do they got the quick little tail wiggle. Yeah. Okay, good deal. I mean, I know we gotta make his animation a little smoother in a lot of ways. He's doing weird stuff now because we added all those keyframes that are not attached, but trash squirrel. Shit, what did we do yesterday? Almost 3 hours? Right around 3 hours? And yeah, we're like 6 hours into this squirrel, just the squirrel. I guess we did work on layout yesterday too, right? We did work on some of this. But still, even if it was 4 hours on just squirrel. You know how much time they put into just hair in movies? Animated movies? He has been gorging on garbage. Gary the garbage squirrel. I was telling my wife we need to come up with names. Like I hadn't thought about that. We hadn't come up with genuine names for the animals, but we have for the other characters, right? We have like Red and Randy, Methany. We got to make tons of people. We got to come up with the store clerk and his boss, because I think that's funny. Like I think it would be funny if it was in our store. You know, we want an Indian guy back here running the register, but I almost want another Indian guy that's walking back in the cooler, and he's like the boss, and he just pops out every once in a while, depending on how long you hang out in the gas station menu or how the gas station works. Not exactly sure how our functionality is going to be there, but make sure we save this guy. And I think because we shifted, right? No, I'm going to have to keep him in the center for him to make sense. New York's calling. They want their squirrel back. Okay, torso. Yeah, see, all of that's wrong. Wait a minute. Did it just like kind of randomly decide where to connect things? Okay, it is what it is, I guess. We're gonna connect those. We'll connect. I guess we'll grab all of that to the middle bone. And this one is green. And that's those key points. Go back here, these inner key points. I think that one as well. There we go. I pretty much fixed his body almost immediately. Wonder if we size his head up a little bit. I feel like we may want to, I don't know. It's pretty proportional. But we could cartoon him up a little bit. Just give him a little bit bigger of a head to help cover up some arm. And what? Right around, yeah. When his leg starts to cock back right there, we kind of lose our filler there. Plus his feet are kind of bobo. But again, that might be keyframe position. So we'll probably rebuild the look at this little hump thing he does. It's coming up for nuts. Oh, I didn't even think about that. That's what he needs to do in the bushes. When he pops up out the bushes. Yeah, we might want these bushes to go down a little bit just so we can give his where is it B? No. Oh, wrong layer. That's right. Okay. So we can make him do his you know, squirrels do a little hand thing. I know you guys know what I mean. Hold on. Back up. There we go. Matter of fact, I'm gonna lock all these. Fill the keyframes. This way, nothing weird will happen while I do this. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? You kind of want to see him change this to 48. All right, there's going to be a weird crouch up thing. We can fix that actually. 1, 2. We're going to go 4. So he runs. Mwahaha. It would actually be the opposite. Right? This would actually be over on this side. So he'll pop out of the bushes, come up with his plan, and then jump. Haha, yeah! Haha, yeah. Right? He's coming for your face. Haha. And then we can just, when he does his long jump, we'll just see how we can hold that sprite and length. And then he'll hit the ground running or run right into you. I like the idea of the squirrel just like hitting you and running away. So you don't even have the chance to kill him. I like that. And then technically the bush would pop up first. Which means our bush would have to be a little lower on him. Let's see. And make it a little, you know what? Let's make it real big. And kind of do it like that. I mean, I can fix it when he actually like pops out, right? Like, so we'll go here, go back one. Oh, I'm marking the wrong layer here. Squirrel. Go over one. We'll go, we'll make it 2. You get the idea. Let's see. As soon as he goes back down, bush, mark. I don't know exactly how that overlay will work. It might just be like when the squirrel is triggered, even if it's random, it'll put that bush like over in front of him, and then when he jumps out, it'll go away. I imagine that's how we can do it. I'm sure we can. Almost there. Yeah. I'd say this is great progress on Squirrel. God, that squirrel is hideous. Judge the squirrel. I'll be right back. Oh. Exactly, Town. Exactly. You don't wrench him before he gets to you, you're done. He's worse than mosquitoes. And I set this up kind of in advance where I clustered 2 stages together. And so it would be kind of like, okay, let's go to our map, right? So certain enemies would be in particular regions, right? So you would have the thinner mosquitoes in the first 2 streets, but yeah. So maybe thinner mosquitoes here and thinner mosquitoes on this side. But you would have, actually, it'd probably be better to think of it this way, right? Like, this is a mosquito zone. Kind of sucks that those are like that. And Methanese are everywhere, right? That's why we have them all over the map. And what? Do we have our ants? We do have some ants down here. So as you get further in the neighborhood, there's more ants over in the construction zone areas, right? Raccoons are more on the perimeters of things. So squirrels, because there's trees, squirrels have the potential to be everywhere. So it would be like the first 2 streets will have repeat characters, right? So ones that we put on level 1 will also be on level 2. Some will be in everything. They'll be on every street, right? Back up some of this. Actually, let's back up pretty much everything we did here. Put my camera back where it was. There we go. Save that file. And one thing I got to do here is we got to put I got to shift our lake where it's just on one side, because it will slowly scroll. Get ahead of myself. Oop. Focusing on squirrels. Deadly squirrels. And then I think I'm going to go through the spreadsheet that Hunter has created and see about labeling some stuff, which we've already talked about, making it where it was different levels and all of that good stuff. We also have a bug report for any of the donators or the Patreon. They have access to a bug report, so they can fill the bug report out. We'll get updates on it. But I think the only request we got on a bug report so far was from Norm. Shout out, Norm. You know Norm come through all the time. Weird. Anyways. There was a couple things in the tail that I wanted to add that we didn't get to. Actually, there's a lot of things. The tail cannot function as a mask layer. I mean, I guess it can when we build smart bones for them. Smart actions, I guess. I have not tried that very much. And kind of back to what we were doing earlier, we're going to bump these down to 2. guess I need to, those actually need to go. So that needs to go. And the right leg needs to go. Because we redid some stuff. Right leg, paste. And then I'll have to re-add functionality. But yeah, I think I need to add more masks to each section in order to help our shadows work correctly. And we need to do that with a lot of characters. Let's start with this left leg. Let's make a new group. Call it left leg. Put this inside of it. Add a new vector. What do we call it? It's just layer 2. Yeah, we'll leave it as layer 2. Which is probably not a good idea, but we're going to. And we're gonna grab all of our overlays, because that's essentially what it is. And then we can turn this into a mask. So my concern about this is when we do the animation, it's going to have to be done with a smart action, which is not going to quite work the same as normal bones. Because see, now what's happened is because we put this in a mask layer, it moves the, I guess that's still working. Is it going to allow me to do that? Hold on. Can I do that? If I select the bone, can I still? I can. Okay. No, so that shouldn't be a big deal at all. All right. I'm overthinking. We want that darkness right there. So we can go. Maybe we leave a little bit in there. I didn't realize that was poked out like that. We'll fix that. There we go. Okay. This one to kind of do that. And we're going to bring all of these ones up. Sharpen it a little. Sharpen that one a little. That one's probably okay. Pull that one in. Pull this one in. Now, what I want to know is where does that... Okay, so it goes pretty far out. All right, cool. I guess I can kind of see it there, right? It should, in theory, yeah, disappear like that. There we go. Yeah, that adds a lot to him. Torso. We'll do the same thing. We're going to create a group. Call it torso. Stick our torso in it. Cancel. New vector. Layer 2. good old layer 2. Make sure we got the right color. I'm just gonna kind of maybe we meet that right around the same area. Wait a minute. Let me really think about this. So we kind of want to follow that path of the body. Let's hide left leg. So we can kind of go. Torso, masking, hide all, apply, okay, torso, masking, exclude strokes, bring back that left leg, and then the rest is going to work off the tail. We will want to, we're going to kind of follow the, and then we may get rid of some of these stripes here. Or bring them in tighter, I mean. Yeah. Which those are on our torso. We're going to take all of that stuff off and put it on that overlay layer. Come on. Grab it. T. Control C. Control X. Layer 2. Control V. And then we're going to hit our G, grab these, pull them in, shrink them up. I think we'll bring that one a little bit like that for now. Maybe we need to do the same thing there. Kind of mimic it a little. Chipmunk-esque, but also not. Trash rat. And let's see. So this is our cover spot. All right. I think that makes me want to move this. Let's make this round. Round his butt. Round his butt out. And then tail. We're going to do the same thing with tail. New group. Tail. Stick the tail in the tail. Double click. Mask. Let's put the other layer there first. New vector. Wait. No. This one. Now new vector. And let me guess. Layer 2. Layer 2! That's our overlays. We overlay with layer 2. We should still be on the correct color. Yep. And now we're gonna do one of these deals. Let's add the tail. Double click, masking, hide all, apply, okay. And that'll automatically set our masking the way we want it to. Go to tail, masking, exclude strokes, hit apply, hit okay, bam. So now, yeah, we have a good little shadow covering that up. And we're going to move this one out. Turn this to sharp corners. And we'll build this thing out. So it kind of goes along with our tail. And I think we'll stop about right there. We're going to switch this to round. Curve that. And we'll slowly bring our tail sharp. Sharp corners. A little bit. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 lamb. Oh, Black Betty. T. C. Curve some of these up quite a bit. Whoa, 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 whoa. Maybe not that far. Trash tail. Looking pretty good there. I think I want to bring this one over more. No sharp corners. Smooth this out a little bit. I think we want extra shading here. We're going to kind of bring everything out a little bit. I think we can. See, I don't want that to be that dark. We want any shadow on this to match that color. So we're going to grab that. Oops. And then this is where I'm going to have to get real careful not to lock onto those. We're going all the way. Bam. Could maybe bring that down a little bit more. Yeah, I think that'll make more sense. Bring this over. The squirrel is more detailed and has a lot more depth than any other character we've worked on. He's a masterpiece. Let's save him. And right now I've took most of his legs away, so he only has one hand, but... And then, yeah, we got to get some of the mask to stay with. And then we got to mask that arm as well. That's left leg. Minimize. This is the head. This is the left leg. Okay, so left arm needs a group. Uh-oh. Disconnected. But it says excellent. Who knew? This is left arm. Put the left arm in the left arm. Oop. Make a new vector. Hit the L, grab that. Boom, here we go. I guess I don't have to. I don't know why I do that every time. I can just kind of masking layers. Bam. Double click left arm, go to masking. It's a lot of the same repetitive motions. Oh, wrong layer. Cancel. Left arm. Masking. Exclude strokes. Apply. Okay. Very detailed squirrel. Lots of detail. Q layer 2. No, not QG. We're going to grab all of that. And we're going to kind of bring it in more. I heard a noise. I wasn't sure what it was. Save just to be safe. Okay, yeah, there we can see his shadow a little bit more there. And I think we want to take this inner shadow and fill in that gap right there on the torso. So we're going to do it using this tool. Or that section, rather. Oh, no, no, no. Maybe we get rid of all of that. Screw it. These will just connect onto each other. Yeah, and I think we even bring those up. So we have a little more underbelly shadow. We may add some lines on the back end of that leg. But overall, Squirrel's looking pretty good. He looks way more three-dimensional than the rest of them. Squirrel test 4. These are the things I need to kind of slow down on. We're losing detail in some of our characters because it's like, oh, this is happening. And there's been a few times I'm like, oh, we're not really doing much of a 3/4, but he's 100% 3/4, and so is she. And so is our raccoon. So 3/4 view is not that far-fetched for some of these animals. Do I have a square folder? I do. Test 4. So yeah, the amount of detail on that squirrel versus the rest of these squirrels. Hold on. Those are supposed to be on our sprite, not our block layer. Like, that's huge. Can I not click on that squirrel? Is he on the wrong layer? I bet he's on the wrong layer, isn't he? No, he's not. How do you get behind them? Squirrel progression, right? Boom. Line our squirrels up. Right? Like, that's vastly different and better from being kind of plain like some of our other characters are to having detail like that. Makes him stand out so much more, right? He's got so much more depth. He looks three-dimensional to where these other guys, like, he's flat. I think we could probably should push our shadows even further on him. Because your light isn't, you know, your light's kind of only, it's a lot smaller than like we realize in our eyes, right? But we make the rest of the characters kind of match more of this shadow and shading colors. I don't know what's going on right there. Weird. Where am I at? Yeah, I'm not exactly sure why that happened. Those little black lines. Or this. Yeah, something weird happened right there, but that's okay. Oh, I know what it is. I know what's causing it. I'll fix that. But yeah, Squirrel looks great. Only 800,511 more sprites to make. And then we'll be good. We're almost there. Almost. Oop. Turn that off. All right. I think that's where I get out of here. We made great progress. I appreciate all you guys being involved in our fantastic squirrel adventures. The adventures of Red and Randy coming eventually when we make all the animations. Hey, but seriously, thanks for the subs today and the follows and all the stuff that did happen. I know it's, you know, I know it's not grandiose, but it's us. It's us and what we got, and we're happy with it. I feel like we broke the squirrel more than we fixed him. Mentally, spiritually, and physically. He's looking great, though. Yeah, I don't know if I'll see you guys this weekend, but you'll definitely see me on Monday. Just keep an eye out. Check out the donation page, all that stuff if you haven't. Sign up to Patreon, SwerveJones.com. All of it's there. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.